I'm gonna vacuum my dog. I was so excited when my FurMe vacuum came in the mail and I could tell Pixie was matching my energy. Listen, I love this dog to death, but she makes me vacuum the floors twice a day because she sheds so much. Look at this, it literally just sucks all of that hair in. It doesn't get on my couch. I wish I had this sooner.
3 reasons why you need the FurMe vacuum. Number 1, I love that it is versatile. It is perfect for any dog. Number 2, it works way better than any store-bought dog brush I've ever gotten. And number 3, over hundreds of amazing reviews from satisfied customers.
The FurMe Professional Plus Pet Grooming Vacuum Kit. This is for pet lovers, by pet lovers. It is dog grooming meets technology, a 5-in-1. This is my host pick. You guys, if you know anything about me, my name is Kathy Norton. I am a fur baby mama. I have Cooper the Wonder Dog at home. And I'm telling you what, $199.99. That is like getting your dog professionally groomed 2 times. That's it. And Cooper's a small dog, by the way. If he was a big dog, it's like 1 time. 522-240 gets it home. We're going to explain it to you the entire hour. And yes, we've got live fur babies in the studio. I'm so excited. Daisy Scarning's with us.
Hi.
You guys know how we love Daisy. She makes our life easier. She always gives us these great ideas. And I'll tell you what, this 5-in-1 tool here is amazing. Veterinary approved.
Yeah.
You're using it.
Yep.
Allie Krings uses it. Hannah uses it. Now, this is the first time I've ever presented it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Super excited to learn right along with the rest of you. Now, Daisy can answer any phone calls from you. So if you want to give a call, she's always got, Daisy's tips and tricks.
I have a lot of those with this one.
Yep, so this one. And then we're going to get to meet your baby.
Yes, my husband is going to bring in our newest addition to our Scarning family. That's our little Miltini Toontown. That's what I call her. Her name is Millie. She's going to come in for a little brush live on air. We'll see how she does.
It's going to be so fun. Okay, so
she likes it at home. We'll see how the cameras
we'll see exactly. We'll see how that goes.
Might be a little shy.
So I think a lot of us, myself included, you're like, okay, how do I possibly keep all this hair off my furniture, off my clothes? And Cooper's got black hair too, so it's kind of everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I think a lot of us run into that. And we know after a dog is groomed, it's amazing, right?
It's amazing.
They're not
They
shedding.
smell great, yep.
So why do we need the FurMe? And of course, I know what the answer is.
Well, I mean, one, it's really a daily tool for many, many people. You're going to meet Teddy, my co-anchor, I like to call him, my co-star here, because he is that golden retriever, right? And he's got that long hair, and he needs to be brushed daily. This is a way to brush your pups daily without the mess of the hair flying everywhere, of the brushes getting clogged up, because everything gets sucked into this vacuum right here. That's the beauty of this. And what I like to say is it's like you're marrying the best of pet products, pet grooming products, from the air clippers to the grooming brush to our de-shedding brush, which gets that undercoat, right? And it's vacuumed up, all that hair. Look at this, look at this. This is what I got in 3 passes on my fake Teddy. You'll see what I get off the real Teddy, you'll be amazed. And then all I do with this is come over here, it's 2 seconds, 2 shakes of a second. I bring it right over here to my garbage can.
Here we go.
Y'all, couldn't be easier.
Watch this.
Garbage can, hit a button right here, and all that fur
No
is
more
gone.
dog hair.
No more dog hair.
Okay, you guys, let me show you what you're getting for under $200. For one thing, we are saving you $150 off of everything you're getting here right now. So the deal is on this, it's a 42% savings. We're gonna go ahead and ship it to you for free. So check out everything that you're getting. You have got of course, the actual vacuum. So when you're looking at that, this is what Daisy was just collecting the hair in. So you're getting the grooming brush. Of course, you've got that grooming brush. You're getting the de-shedding tool. You also have that air chipper, right? You've got the hose. You can see that big hose right here. You have the collection container and the tool caddy. All of this comes to you today for $199.99. 522-240 gets us home. We're going to ship it to you for free. Now, the crazy thing is for today, you got the free carrying case. The free carrying case, if you're going to go travel to Mom's for Christmas, she's like, yeah, the dog can come, but I'll tell you what, I just, all the hair just drives me crazy. Mom, I'm bringing the FurMe with me. This is almost a $50 value on its own. So you're getting that included in the day today. This is, of course, not going to be messy because of that collection container that you have here. You're getting all the directions that you need here and the opportunity to be able to get it home today on Value Pay. So Value Pays, if you've never shopped with us before, that just means you're going to pay a fraction of the cost today, interest-free on any major credit card, and we'll ship it to you for free. I promised you real live puppies and dogs. So we've got them here. This is Teddy. Oh, Teddy.
This is Teddy, and Teddy loves to do some shedding. So the two brushes, the two attachments you're gonna see I'm gonna use on Teddy today, this first one is called the de-shedder. What I love about that is that's gonna get more into Teddy's undercoat, where that pet dander loves to live, right? Where we're almost like breeding smells in that undercoat. And that's actually, if you have allergies to fur from pets, that undercoat is actually what's giving you that allergy reaction, not this beautiful fresh fur up on top. So what I'm gonna do is, there's just two buttons, that's all you have to worry about on here. Just a little power button. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn that on. I'm gonna pump this speed up to 3, because Teddy's got some hair. I mean, we're seeing a big old dog here, right? Now what I want you to watch here is as I brush Teddy, Teddy is not bothered by this. Now granted, Teddy has this at home. He's very familiar with it. He's a FurMe pro, right? But do you see this? Where's that shot, guys?
There it is.
Okay, look at that. Do you see all that excess hair that normally I'd have to pull off with my fingers? I hit a button on the back that says clean, watch.
Oh my God.
Bye-bye hair.
Okay.
Go back to brushing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
You know that I have a grandbaby, which is Moose. The golden retriever looks just like Teddy. So I just go, oh, I miss Moose. But you guys, I get it. Moose was at our house all the way over Christmas, and we had more hair around the whole household. But when you start grooming your dog, and I mean, grooming for one dog, and a large dog like Teddy, is super, super expensive. It can be actually, when you start looking at the prices of it, it can be actually $80 to $120 depending on where you are in the city or in the country. Some places don't even have a groomer, you know, within 20 miles of them. But this is an easy way to do it. Plus, I think a lot of dogs get super anxious, Daisy, when they go to the groomer, right?
Yes, absolutely. Our poor little Millie, who you're gonna meet, they're on their way. My newest puppy, the new addition to our family. We want to keep her long right now because she's a puppy. She's a teddy bear, so she's a Bichon Shih Tzu mix, and we like her hair long. Well, we brought her into the groomer like as the puppy groom, right? And she was so mad at, they were like, if you want to keep her long days, you've got to be brushing her every single day. Well, guess what? I was like, oh my gosh, well, this is where the FurMe is going to come in handy. Do you have a dog that's older? Our Maxwell, RIP, that we just put down in July, after 17 and a half years, we couldn't take him to the groomer anymore because he was biting, he was nipping at them, he was whining, they were like, sorry, we're done. Like, we can't do it anymore. Teddy is really into the treats tonight. But Teddy
found crumbs on the floor over there.
Yeah, well, this is the cooking studio after all, Kathy.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's so good, Kathy. I've done so much research on this because I really wanted to like bring the best of my knowledge with the FurMe. Getting that undercoat off, especially on the bigger dogs, it's so much healthier for them overall. Because our skin, like humans, our skin is our biggest organ, right? So like everything we put on our skin is, we sort of want to know what's happening, right? Because it goes into our biggest organ. Well, their biggest organ too is this, their coat, right?
Their coat,
and
their skin.
And we need to maintain it and we need to take good care of it. They're our best buddies.
Our fur babies are everything, right? They love us unconditionally. We need to love them back, right? The FurMe has sold out not once, but twice. And so here's the deal. How many, Nina, did you say we have 100 and, okay, we have fewer than 120 to go around. And if you're thinking, boy, I think I've heard of FurMe. It's like the top of the line dog groomer that's out there. It's recommended by veterinarians. It's definitely used by groomers at their own homes. So this is a great way to do it. But it comes with a lifetime guarantee too. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, 3-year warranty.
Sorry,
3-year.
I'm so used to talking about diamonds.
Nope, you've got that 3-year warranty, which we've done that extended 3-year warranty for you here. And what I'm super thrilled about is that you're getting the carry bag with it as well. And that, to me, that $50 like freebie thrown in there is awesome because it's so contained. I actually brought mine in, the one that like just literally sits on our main level because that's what I use every day on Millie.
It's so interesting because when Moose, my fur baby, grandbaby, came to visit us last Christmas, They do not bring them to the groomer a lot because
Yeah.
it's expensive,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they didn't have it for me, right? So there was hair really everywhere. I mean, but oh, look at Teddy.
Teddy's
Puppy
face kills
dog
me.
eyes. Oh my gosh! But this seriously, I mean, if I would bring Teddy into the groomer, it'll be about 120. Now, when you bring him, how much is it generally?
No, we don't.
Oh, well, that makes sense. She goes, we don't bring him. Teddy's handler.
He's a handful.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you do it at home. But I mean, a dog this size starts somewhere between $80 and $120. And dogs who are not used to grooming, this would be really anxious for those dogs.
Oh, terrible.
And then you've got to drive them, drop them off, and unless you can wait there, they put them in a cage until you can come back and get them. I mean, it's a little heartbreaking because when you see how anxious the dogs get. I mean, Teddy looks forward to this. Look you can just see him. He's like, yeah, this is great. I'm just gonna hang out with Daisy. Yep, I'm gonna lay down.
And now Teddy's like, man, I need a little break.
I'm gonna lay down. So we're gonna.
It's hard being so cute, Teddy.
So cute.
Isn't he so
Look at
cute? And he's a
that.
big dude. You should have seen the dog we had here this morning. 170 pounds.
What kind of dog was it?
I can't remember the name of the dog's name was Dutch, but he is he looks like with the dogs with the barrels that
like a Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard.
Yeah,
that's
Saint
what
Bernard.
that's
Oh my
like.
gosh.
It was the size of a Saint Bernard.
That's a question for me. So let's talk a little bit about this, Daisy. What type of dogs is the FurMe best for? Is it for dogs that have a lot of hair, small dogs?
Nope, it is every size dog. So here's what I want to, this is what's so great about the FurMe, is that my little dog, who is here, would you actually go grab Cody? He's at the door.
Yeah.
So we're gonna grab Cody and the dog, but you can use this on your tiny dogs. You can use this on your big dogs. This morning, we literally had a 170-pound dog in the studio. And when I say that dog has hair,
Yeah.
you've never seen anything like it.
Okay.
I mean, it was, and they used the FurMe, and we were looking for dogs that were comfortable with the FurMe, and they're like this, and his owner was like, this has changed my life with my dog. There's not hair all over my house. So whether it's your small dog that you do have to do the hair clipping on, which is amazing, right? But it's an everyday item that you will use to actually allow your pet to look its best, to feel its best, and it's what's healthiest for our dogs.
Well, I mean, because the hair can mat
Yes.
the dogs, then it gets
Yes.
tangly. So, I mean, you see what the FurMe is. It's professional pet grooming. But this is also an American-owned and operated company.
Yes, so I have to tell you about the owner.
Yeah, I
He's
want to hear
amazing.
it.
Okay.
He's a pet lover, obviously.
Yes, so they live in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
So they're expats. They went out to Costa Rica, and in Costa Rica, there is a big problem with just sort of
Stray dogs.
stray dogs,
I've been
stray
there.
cats.
That's true.
It's very, very true. When we were there, we've been there 3 times. They're everywhere. And he and his wife, they built this beautiful home, and of course, everything's white. Everything's, pristine. And, they're past the point of raising kids. So now they're like, we're gonna start adopting these animals.
Yeah.
And they were like, he was like, the amount of hair from the cats and the dogs that we would bring in and foster, it was making them crazy. And he was like, there has to be a way that, one, I can care for these animals, cut their hair, trim their hair, brush them, but also not make my wife and I literally lose our minds. So he designed this, and he really went off like a bagless vacuum, married with the best of grooming tools.
I love
and
that.
they did everything right, and they did it because they care for animals. And I think that speaks volumes.
Well, let's walk through each one of the tools and what they do, because I think that you're looking at this and we saw you using that, the groomer.
The de-shedder,
the de-shedder on Teddy, but there's other attachments. I mean,
Yes.
you kind of get everything.
Yes, you really do. So the de-shedder is what's gonna get that undercoat. So that's gonna get deeper, right, into Teddy's undercoat, pulling up that undercoat. That's your de-shedding brush. So if you were just brushing at home, I would start with the de-shedding brush, and then you finish with the grooming brush. Why the grooming brush? This brush right here is what's gonna give them that silky, smooth, gorgeous coat. Like when you walk out of the groomer and you're like, God,
Yeah,
my
I know.
dog looks so
Right,
good
yeah.
right now,
Oh my gosh.
right? And so this is what's gonna give you that beautiful silky coat. This is what I use on Millie, who just entered the studio.
Oh, Millie's wagging her tail. She's so happy to see Mama.
Cute. Hi,
Yeah.
Mama. And then, of course, we have the air clippers. So the air clippers is what's actually going to cut the fur. There's a big difference. These are 2 brushes. This is actually going to cut the fur. So when you have those little dogs that have to get groomed, that's definitely, you are going to fall in love with this tool. And then it's really nice because, again, he thought of everything. Then you just get the crevice tool and your little brush. This is not for the pets. That's for your furniture.
This is for the furniture. That is crazy.
You know, like, and it's a strong vacuum.
I love the brush idea for the steps. Cooper's
Yes.
favorite place in the world to sit is on one step so he can look out the front door.
Yeah.
It's got like a permanent mark for where he is. I know, it's so cute. Oh yeah, we've got your fur baby here.
Okay, you want to bring Millie out, Cody?
Yeah. Cody's like, do I? Hi, Cody. I'm so excited. I want to get a squeeze from you.
Hi,
oh, Millie wants mama. You get, and I get Cody. Hi. Oh,
so this is our little Millie. She's about 4.5 months. She's a Bichon Shih Tzu, her little teddy bear. And I have to tell you, because we want to have Millie long as we can, until they're like, you have to go short with her because it's just too hard. I have to brush her. I mean, the groomer was like, you have to brush her or she's going to get matted. She's going to not look great. And I mean, look at do you want to die over her face?
She's like a living, breathing teddy bear. Oh my gosh.
Really is.
Okay, so how many pounds is she?
So she right now is 8 pounds.
Okay, so when do we start with the?
Yep. So I have been
brushing
brushing her with this for about 2 weeks, and she's getting really good at it. Because with her, I'm only using the brushing tools, so I leave it on speed. That's
Sorry,
okay.
Millie.
I leave it on speed 1 because we just don't need that much suction.
Right.
I'm not. She's really at the end of the day is a hyperallergenic non-shedding dog.
Right.
Okay.
But
So
you
what
want
I'm
her
going
still
to
to
do?
be,
Yes,
like,
you want her
pretty.
to be silky and smooth. I know. We're
So cute.
like we're literally, you guys. It's a problem. We're best friends.
Yeah, you're best friends. I can see that.
I have a 16 and 13-year-old,
Oh
and
my
they're not
gosh.
babies anymore. And then when we got her this summer, I was like, oh my God, I have a baby.
That's unconditional love is what our pets are.
like-
You guys, those of you who have fur babies, now, wait, let's talk about this. Not just dogs, but cats too.
Yes, cats absolutely as
Mm-hmm.
well. Yes. Oh, are you having Cody? You got to get some pictures. You know, I'm gonna have to put this on social media.
Yeah, we are definitely gonna have to
her
do that.
star. Her
So
star.
you guys,
her
I wanna
shining
give you,
moment.
we've got a little countdown though. Nina, we've got 100 and how many left now? 105 to go around. This is sold out not once, but twice. This is what's going to happen. You guys are going to get this home. You're going to say, how did I ever live without this? Veterinarians recommend it. If your dog is anxious and nervous,
Yes.
like Cooper the Wonder Dog, you want to be able to do this at home, and it saves you a bundle. This will pay for itself in just 2 grooming visits.
Yeah.
2 grooming visits. And not only that, but it's there when you want it, not when, it's time to go to the groomer, right? Now, it's somewhere between $60 and $120, and that's just kind of crazy. But now we're gonna talk to. Okay, wait. Let's go. You guys. We're gonna talk a little about what FurMe is, and while Daisy gets Millie all just like cozy and happy, and then we'll be right back, and we'll do some more FurMe.
Today I'm gonna vacuum my dog. I was so excited when my FurMe vacuum came in the mail and I could tell Pixie was matching my energy. Listen, I love this dog to death, but she makes me vacuum the floors twice a day because she sheds so much. Look at this, it literally just sucks all of that hair in. It doesn't get on my couch. I wish I had this sooner.
3 reasons why you need the FurMe vacuum. Number 1, I love that it is versatile. It is perfect for any dog. Number 2, it works way better than any store-bought dog brush I've ever gotten. And number 3, over hundreds of amazing reviews from satisfied customers.
All right, we are talking about the FurMe, a professional 5-in-1 grooming set. You can see sweet little Millie here. And Millie's how old, Daisy?
She's 4.5 months. And so this is what I would suggest. If you have the little guys and you always want to start this when they're young with the brushing, do you see how I'm just holding her? We're up on a table. I do this on our kitchen
She's
table.
not shaking at
right?
all.
Nope, she's not shaking at all. But she's with mom. And that's what gives her calmness and just like she's not shaking. We took her to the groomer once. And I don't know if we'll be taking her back anytime soon because she was so terrified.
Yeah.
They were like, she's super duper nervous. We're really concerned about how this is going to go with her. It's because she's a spoiled little baby.
Well, of course.
And
Well, that's
but so what
our
I
fur
love
babies
about
are.
this is that I can be with her. She can be up on mom. She's not bothered by the brushing, and I don't care. Does she want to hug me the whole time?
Sure.
And then like Cody will help me, the boys will help me. So when we want to get to her feet, I sort of hold her, and they do the other parts of her body. But remember,
Do you
we've
do
only
her
been
ears and everything?
Yep, we do.
Okay,
her
you do the
face.
ears?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, Daisy, now we have only under 100. You know the dog doesn't come with it, you guys. That's
Sorry, you can't get
have
Millie. I'm so sorry. I would let you have her maybe for like an hour, but
Yeah.
then I'm definitely going to need her back. Can we do under here?
Oh,
Yeah.
hi
Yeah.
Millie. Hi Millie. What's
and
wrong with
all of
that?
that hair, you'll see, is getting sucked in. Now, she, again, doesn't shed a lot. This is more just so we can keep her long for as long as we can.
So can you point the de-shedding tool
Yep.
at the camera?
Yep.
And I want you guys to see what happens. You see the hair, Millie's hair in
Yep.
there? Now, watch what happens. It just will, like, no,
Yep.
it doesn't come off. It doesn't go on the carpet.
Nope.
It goes
right into that vacuum.
Into the vacuum.
Yeah, it's great. I'm
Nice.
telling you, this is a game changer. Cody can attest to this too. When our Max, we couldn't bring him in anymore to get groomed, and he was on his last couple, 6 months with us. And we had him for 17 years, and it was awful, but he was like matting, and it was, you could tell it was uncomfortable for him, and he was already blind and deaf, and it was like all we could do. And this literally, like, I'm gonna get a little teared up, but like this saved our lives with him, because we could actually like make
care of
him
right.
feel better at least, and like look better and not smell old, and like, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
So
gosh, exactly.
whether it's old, young, new, little, big, if they have fur,
Dogs, cats.
you can do.
Yeah,
So
so
somebody texted me and they did it on their rabbit.
Oh my, well, why not, right?
They trimmed the rabbit's feet.
Okay, let me ask you this. So people are just tuning in, they're going, okay, FurMe, professional plus pet grooming, right? Because yes, there's 2 tools to actually, do the carpets and your sofa as well. But what is FurMe and what exactly are we getting here?
I'm going to give Millie back because Cody's got to get the boys to basketball. So
that's
that was
all
her
we
shining
got?
moment. That was her shining moment. Okay, can you say bye-bye, Millie?
Say bye, wave bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, Millie.
Wave bye-bye, Millie.
Say bye-bye, Millie.
Okay.
Say bye-bye.
So
Okay, is she-
we're
I
gonna
love you.
hand
Okay, I'll
off
be home.
Millie. Millie
I'll be
did
home later.
great.
I'll be home
so
later.
good. And Millie's what kind of a breed again, Daisy?
She is a Bashan Shih Tzu. They're called the teddy bear breed.
The teddy
Because they look like
bear.
teddy bears.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, she really does look like a teddy bear.
Thanks, Cody. All right,
Thanks,
so,
hon.
so let's walk through what exactly the FurMe is. Kind of start at the beginning, in case people are just joining us and thinking that it's all about, just cute puppies, which it is.
Well, I mean, it is clearly about cute puppies. But what this is it's marrying your favorite tools, your grooming brush, your de-shedding brush, your air clippers, tools that you would maybe are using now at your home on the pets, but then it's the mess afterwards, the mess after the groom, the mess after the brush, right? They married that with a bagless vacuum.
So
I mean,
smart.
that literally is what you are getting. It's a vacuum system with a nice long 6-foot hose that is connected to the vacuum,
Everything.
that then
Five-piece.
connects to each individual tool with just a click of a button, right?
Smart.
You're changing those out. You're gonna get guards on this. So if you're saying, Daisy, you know what, I don't want my dog to be cut so short like those other breeds. Well, guess what? We're gonna give you 5 different sizes of guards, which I just learned, okay, this is my shining moment.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Daniel goes, that's what men use, like on their beards. And I was
Yeah.
like, Cody doesn't use that. And he goes, does Cody have a beard? And I was like, well, no, he's clean shaven. I'm like, I've only ever seen.
See,
I
John
thought this
shaves,
was
my husband shaves his head with it, so I get that. I know exactly
I
what that
thought
is.
this was just for the dogs.
Well, this
You
one,
didn't
this
know.
one in particular
It
is
is.
for the dog. And you are getting, just in case, you are getting, of course, that pamphlet that with all the different size guards. You can see that right here, and it will give you an exact how to use it, how to change them out. You get that full user guide with the FurMe, as well as that 3-year warranty, which is amazing. So
Yeah.
you're getting everything from the 3mm to the 24mm, so it kind of works for everybody. But look at that. Look at what Daisy's vacuuming.
Yeah.
You're doing that with the de-shedder.
Yeah, so this is the only tool, this air clipper, that's going to cut the fur,
Right.
okay? The other ones are simply there to de-shed, to give that glossy, fine look at the end, right, with those grooming tools. This is actually cutting the fur. So on Teddy, you could do some cutting and trimming on Teddy, probably around the feet, the leg area,
Right.
the
Like underneath the
pee.
tail.
Yep,
Underneath the tail.
the private areas where
Yep.
things come out, it just keeps them nice and clean. But look at all of that I then now have collected inside here.
That
You're
would
not
normally be on your carpet,
Yep, on your
sofa,
clothes,
on your clothes,
everywhere.
in the kitchen. Like all of a sudden
Yep.
you're like bake cookies, and you're like, how is there hair in my
Yep.
baked cookies?
All
the time, right? So now when you de-shed,
Yeah.
if you will, and if you are, it's fall, it's going to be into winter, and you said, well, I normally do this outside. Not when it's 20 degrees out, you're not going to do that. So this is going to be your indoor ability to do it right inside.
Yeah.
And you always do it when the dog is dry. Is that
Yes,
right?
yes, absolutely. So if you want to do the whole spa, wash the dog, dry the dog, but make sure the hair is dry, just like they would do at any groomers. I mean, when we were taking both Max and Chloe, Chloe's our other, she's a Bichon Shih Tzu as well, and she's 12 on Thursday, on Halloween. And I will tell you, when we would take both Chloe and Max and we take them together, when Max would still go, do you want to know what our bill was?
Well,
$300 before tip.
because you would do nails too.
We did it. Yeah, we did everything. We did the anal, express, whatever. But
Yeah, the
found out you could
glands,
do
yep.
that at the vet for free.
You know, the cool thing is that we've got a bunch of different add-ons that you guys can add on to the FurMe, which I think is really super fun. And there's also in this show, we're not going to have time on it, but we actually have a nail clipper as well. So we've kind of got everything you need for that spa day, like Daisy was talking about. So you can give your dog that full spa day. Last time I had Cooper just to do his nails, it was $48.
Yeah.
For a nail trim
Yeah. So
on a 19-pound dog.
Yeah.
Teddy?
And now we have the nail trimmer. You can add that on. Actually, we have that accessory. And I will tell you that nail trimmer is bomb.com. So what I'm going to do here on Teddy is I'm going to use this de-shedder. So now
Nice to
I
meet you.
would not
Nice to
use
meet
this
you.
one. You just met my Millie girl, right? I would not use this on Millie. She doesn't need a de-shedder yet because she's such a little puppy. Again, the reason we need it on Teddy is Teddy's 6, 7. Okay. And Teddy has that undercoat that needs to get off his skin, right? That's why we use that de-shedder on Teddy. And so what I would do with Teddy, right, is I would de-shed and then I would use that nice smoothing brush at the end. But this again is so good for their health, for their coat, to make it really comfortable for them. And also, when you have dogs like this that have so much fur and it's in the middle of the summer, I mean, think about that. Could you imagine having all this excess fur and trying to go outside and be comfortable?
I know.
No, you're miserable.
They're miserable. And it's always that undercoat that
Yep.
is it's the culprit, if you will.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, bye, Teddy.
And this right here, I want to show everybody this. This right here is that
There he
suction.
goes.
That's actually what is vacuuming up that hair. So you can hear it,
Yeah, you can.
right? But it's not overly loud. And my biggest Daisy tip, and I'm going to just turn this off a second. When you get this home and you're getting your dogs used to it, especially the littler ones, right? Just turn it on.
Yep.
And this is what I've done with all of our pups at home, and what I've suggested to people on air, my friends who have picked this up, just turn it on. Lay
Just
out the
leave it there.
attachment. Lay out the hose.
Yeah, they'll
just let
sniff
it run.
it. They'll figure out like what
and
it
let
is.
them get comfortable with it,
Smart.
and let them know that it's okay to sniff it,
Smart.
to lick it.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
We're down to 87 of you that
Wow,
can get this
okay,
home. I think,
okay.
okay, so Daisy, let's talk about the experience when you first get it home. Because,
Yeah.
you know, we've all talked about, you know, we don't love it when our dogs are anxious, when you have to go to the groomer appointments because it's super expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the cats hate it.
Sunshine,
I
right?
mean,
Sunshine.
That's our kitty cat.
that's
Teddy in the background. that's
Teddy
his
and Sunshine.
brother.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I love
And look
that.
at Sunshine, and you say, loves.
He loves it.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind the noise at all. He just loves being brushed. It's like a little massage for him.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's a big boy too. You could tell he's about 14 pounds.
And cat hair, as we all know, is everywhere all the time when you have
Everywhere,
cats.
all the time,
Everywhere
right?
all the time.
I mean, so let's talk about that. You get it home, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go bring that
you know
bag
what?
over.
Do you
so-
want me to? Do you want to go up there or stay here? What do you
Yeah,
want
let's
to do?
go back over
Okay.
here because
All right.
we'll give Teddy a break.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you exactly what happens when you get home because I think a lot of you are like, okay, wait, I'm really interested in this. First of all, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get it home and for any reason you're like, no, my dog just would have none of it, right?
Yep.
We've still got that 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. You can send it back, which I think is amazing. We're going to ship it to you for free. You have 6 interest-free value pays to pay for this on your own. I mean, you can go ahead and put on any major credit card. We can certainly do that for you. But here's the other deal. It comes with a 3-year warranty. You're getting everything you need unboxing. Now we have we're quickly approaching 70 to get this home.
Wow.
There's literally no like downside of this.
No, there really isn't.
So Daisy's got the whole thing in front of her.
Yeah.
So let's walk through everything you're getting.
Yeah, so I love that you're getting this bag. So this is a gift from FurMe, just saying thank you for, taking a chance on us, right? So inside, this is this is mine from home.
Yep.
So sorry if there's any Millie hair in there, there might be. So here's your hose. You're gonna remove the hose when you put everything in the bag. But here's your vacuum. Super duper duper lightweight.
bit of
You
milli
never, yeah, there's a little bit of milli fur in there. You don't have to worry. This is not a heavy thing. This is not a heavy vacuum. Have you lifted it up? I mean,
Nope.
it's very,
First
very
time I touched it.
lightweight.
Yep.
Yep.
You can lift it with a couple fingers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just take your hose, right? And you'll figure out it's this end that pops right in there.
Okay.
And everything is just a click. You'll hear the audible clicks when you start to put things together,
I mean,
right?
It feels super substantial.
It's very substantial, yes. And then what's awesome about this bag, you've got nice little pockets up here, pockets on the side. But then, if you are an organization freak like I am,
Everything's got its spot.
yes, and it truly does.
Oh my
in
gosh,
this.
look at that.
Every piece of elastic, so you just, every piece of the puzzle, every tool, the crevice tool, the brush, the grooming brush, the deshedder, the air clippers all have a little space so they're not flying everywhere, right?
Oh my gosh.
And then I just take the little, the little blades like this.
Yeah, the little those
yep,
are
the guards.
Those are the guards.
I
that
just
come
put them in the
different
side pocket,
and
right,
you're
like
getting
here.
Everything you want with it.
Because we don't use those yet.
And I think about the fact that it's super, like, if you've ever gone and actually stayed there and watched your dog be groomed, the noise that those
Oh my
big grooming
gosh.
machines make, I mean, it would make anybody anxious.
Yeah.
This is quiet.
Yes,
It
it's
doesn't have
very
a big
quiet.
noise. You've got everything you need. You get that free carrying case. You have all the attachments. It's a 5-in-1 plus the carrying case. Why do you need a carrying case? One, to organize it like Daisy does. Two, if you're going to go anywhere, like when Moose came traveling to our house for Christmas time, the kids would, I mean, this is going to be for sure for Alec and Anna. Moose is about the same size as Teddy.
And what is-
Moose is a golden retriever as
Golden,
well.
yeah.
Yep, golden retriever.
And man, they shed.
And oh my gosh, can they shed? But they are the most lovable dogs on the entire
the best
planet.
dogs
Oh my
ever.
gosh, so good.
Totally.
So you've got, I love this, you've got over 10,000 PA suction power. So, but there's no mess because there's not a bag you have to empty, right? You just go ahead and empty the container. It's got a huge 2-liter container. So if you've got a big dog, like we had a 170-pound dog here
Yeah,
this morning.
amazing.
That's for you. It's got everything you need, all the attachments on it. You do get that the manual that tells you exactly how to use it. It's really very intuitive, though.
Super intuitive.
And I don't think can you really make a mistake?
No, you can't, because here's the deal, and I want to talk about, because I think the biggest question I get from consumers like you guys is the air clipping, right? And that, because that is actually cutting the fur, I think that's where people have a moment of intimidation.
Right.
100% I did. The first
No.
time I used it, I was like, ugh, am I going to get too close? Am I going to draw
Right.
blood? You can't. And I'm gonna demo this right now, because this air clipper, again, he developed this for people who love pets. Okay? So right in here, I want you to look at this air clipper, because it's a little bit different than ones you've seen in the marketplace before. Do you see that white thing right there, Kath?
Yeah.
That's actually ceramic. Do you want to know why he added that?
Why?
Because sometimes metal can get hot.
Oh, it's ceramic.
And he
doesn't it?
didn't want the pups to get burned.
That is a fur baby lover right
It's
there.
the little tiny details that he put into the thought behind this, which is amazing. So
Still American made.
yes, amazing,
made in America.
amazing,
Yep.
amazing, amazing, amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead. 2 buttons to operate. All you have to think about is the power button
Universal power button.
and then your speed button. On a Millie, I'm on a 1 or 2.
Yep.
On a Teddy, I'm definitely on a
But
3.
still, I mean, look at how close. My microphone is right
Yep.
here. It's still, it's not even as loud as like a cordless vacuum.
Oh my gosh, no, not. Oh, it's much quieter than a
Much
vacuum.
quieter. So-
much quieter.
And you're going to get them home today, you guys. We've got the value pays in place as well, which I think is really exciting for everybody to get home and start using it now. I have now 70 of you
Wow.
can get this home today. It's sold out not once, but twice. So this is going to be, so watch what Daisy can do. Now this is the only part that would intimidate some of you at home, was that cutting tool. But Daisy, do you have, and no guard on it right now?
No, so no guard. And actually, I'm going to take off my ring here a second. And this is what shocked me, and I practiced. I'm not gonna lie, on this before I groomed Max for the first time. I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm gonna literally take all this fur. So remember, this
you
is
shave right
now.
over your fingers.
I don't want my fingers to get cut,
No.
okay? But watch this. I can literally go right over my fingers. I am sliding on my skin. Did you see me get cut at all?
No.
Nope. A perfectly clean cut every single time. Now, Kath,
That's
I love
amazing.
you. Look at that. My thing. Do you see any blood?
No. I
Okay.
mean,
Now give
this
me
is-
your hand.
Okay.
Take off your ring.
Oh, by the way, that
Sorry,
ring,
I'm a
that
little
ring is
bossy.
Boga.
It's gorgeous, by the by. Okay. Now Kathy again doesn't want her hands
I've got
cut.
jewelry shows tomorrow.
Yep. Okay, watch.
Okay.
And you tell me what you feel.
Not even really suction.
Yep.
Like nothing. It's like Daisy's like petting my hand.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
And you feel a little air.
Like that,
But that's
look
it.
at that.
Look at that. That is how amazing this
Love that.
tool is, because you can't
Wow.
hurt your pet.
So
and that was comforting
So
to me.
the cutting tool, like if someone's got like a French poodle and
Yeah.
they want to groom it, and they're like, I think I got this. I think I
Yep.
can do it.
Yep.
They can do that.
Yeah.
Because you've got the
Absolutely.
grooming tools with it as well. Nina, did we want to mention that those add-ons that we have? Okay, so let's do that, because we have got, now you're seeing all the things that come with it. It's a 5-in-1, you've got that carrying case, but we've got some other pieces that you can add on. But so that nail grinder, I'm telling you what, you guys.
It's so good.
We've got 2 different sizes. This is the nail grinder attachment, $44.99. I have 12 of you that can get that home. It is $48 to get a small dog's nails trimmed.
Yep.
Oh, and they've got a mobile van that'll come to you for $100. This, you guys, for $44.49, your value pays only $22.
And it literally just goes in a circle, and you take it and you put it on there. I've used it. I used it on Max because his nails were like literally curling into himself. It's amazing.
Okay, so if for your FurMe, the one that we're selling right now, we do have replacement filters, and we also have the replacement blade pack. What do we need? Why do we need this, Daisy?
You know, the replacement filters are great if you want to add those on. I can tell you how to extend the life of your filters. Just give them a little wash once a month. Get all that excess hair, let them dry for 24 hours, just like you would do with a cordless or a bagless vacuum. But I would just add this on because it's a great price. I don't know how many more we're ever going to get of that again. And it's just nice to have those if you start to see that the performance is maybe losing some suction,
Right.
and that's probably because of the filter.
Okay, so there you can see that
Yeah.
is going to be all your replacement filter, your replacement blades, everything you need there, and that is just $30 today. I have 26 of you that can get that home. I mean, you might as well get that. You guys
Yeah,
add that
it's a
on for
great
$15 in a value pay. You're already at the free shipping with the 5-in-1 FurMe, so this is a great way to do it. The other item that we wanted to tell you about was our FurMe Paw and Precision Trimmer. This precision trimmer that you're looking at right now, this is for a small breed pet. So Cooper the Min Pin, perfect for him. And I'll tell you what, he is an anxious dog. Daisy, you know I didn't bring him because he is so anxious around people, right?
Yeah.
So this is a way to get that home. And today, we've got that available for you for $22.50 on a value pay. 8 of you can get that home. Amazing.
And these are really great, especially if you have the tinier dogs, like the little.
Like the teacup dogs.
Right, and you need to get, down by their feet, and you just want that really, this is wonderful for their paws. Okay,
So
this I
darn
would use
cute.
on the tiny ones even more so than the air clipper up there. And then this grinder right here, I'm telling you, it's like an emery board on steroids.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
We're giving you, for the pet lover out there or the pet lover on your list, I mean, you can go to all the big box stores and they'll say, for the pet lover.
Yep.
They'll never have something like this. I mean,
No.
This is something you need, something you want. And of course, we've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything. Now, the top that I'm wearing, you guys,
It's darling.
isn't it so cute? Okay, it
Who's it
comes in.
by?
This is Kate and Mallory. And it's
Really?
debuting, you guys, is our today's top deal tomorrow. Now, Nina, is that going to be the price or do we know? That's not the price. We're going to have a way better price tomorrow morning.
Okay, is it scratchy?
No, feel it. Feel the inside. Daisy's got
Sorry,
her
I'm
hands
I'm
inside
getting,
my
yep,
shirt.
yep. You know
Okay,
what?
wait.
This is called friendship.
It's purple.
Oh,
It comes
that
in
is
olive
darling.
green. It comes in this beautiful blue. Comes in a creamy white and,
And
this
how much
gray.
does it zip down?
It's like a quarter zip. See? Quarter zip. And it's sequins on the outside.
gotta get
but
that.
Look at, you can see the cuff. Super, super soft. Okay, it's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern
Darling.
tomorrow. And
Darling.
that's going to be with Jen Vick. But look at the softness right here.
That's darling. And I did put my hands up her shirt
Because
because I just needed to feel because I'm very sensitive.
Yep, and
it
it's
has to be
super
soft.
So soft. So good. Okay, so you guys, we have 20 minutes left with FurMe. Daisy Scarney, of course, you guys know and love Daisy because she always makes her life easier. If not more entertaining, for sure easier.
I try.
We're so glad that Daisy's here. She, of course, has a brand new fur baby that's 4 months old.
Yes.
So fabulous.
I'm so glad she finally got to
You
come
got to
in.
meet Millie. If you guys have questions about the FurMe, the phone lines are open right now. So we're excited that you guys are able to, if you're a fur baby mama or daddy, we know that you know that sometimes hair can get out of control, right? So give a call if you've got any questions like, is this good for my, my cat, my rabbit? 1-800-938-9708. 69 of you can get this home right now. You're getting everything, including that we're throwing in a $50 carry-in case so you can travel with this or have a great organization for this. So the FurMe, Daisy, if someone was going to talk about the FurMe in one sentence, how would you describe this?
It is marrying your favorite grooming tools with a bagless vacuum.
That's it?
That's literally all it is. It's so good.
But we're talking top of the line professional quality.
And right now, just FYI, it is all over social media, Facebook, Instagram.
It was on Instagram today.
Yes, and and they're charging the $300, just FYI.
I know.
So this is,
Did
were
Daisy,
you
you want
jealous
to
when Millie
shake?
came in?
Oh my gosh.
Did you feel like she was, that she was stealing your focus? She didn't.
Oh, there we go.
That's why I said she can
This
only
is Teddy.
be here.
And Teddy is 7, you said? 7 years old, Teddy. And the most beautiful breed of dogs, I'm telling you. Golden Retrievers.
I know, I love you.
Yes, you're the good boy.
Teddy and I have gotten to know each other. We love Teddy. He is my, I don't play favorites, but he is my favorite to groom on Live On Air because he's so good. He's so docile.
And Golden Retrievers, they're in the mud, right? They love to get in the mud.
He loves to roll around.
And they love to jump, run through the leaves, and they're dirty, they're playful, they're happy, they're lovable. But man, oh man, can they shed and get dirt around the house.
And especially, I love that you brought up the snow thing because the clumps of snow that can get trapped in their feet and in their hair when they roll around in the snow, that again is why it's so important to keep them freshly brushed and groomed. So we're having less of that excess hair on their bodies. So I am going to finish de-shedding Teddy here, and then I want to show everybody the actual groom.
Should we do the tails too on our pets? We can do the, and we can do their feet.
His tail needs a little brush.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
And what about like feet?
And
we can do feet?
Yep, and we could actually trim Teddy as well around the tail, around
the back.
The back end,
back end.
where the big stuff comes
Teddy.
out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Car wash.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so cute.
I'm gonna quickly just change attachments, and since the camera's right here, a push of a button.
Yep. Look, watch, you guys. This is crazy.
Ooh, I'm clogged in here a little bit. That's why we weren't getting so much suction there, Teddy. Got a
Teddy.
little clog.
Yeah. Teddy goes, Mama, where's the treats?
Yeah.
I know.
About the treats.
How many words does Teddy know?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely knows treat.
Yep.
B-A-L-L.
Yes. Oh, of course. Yeah, we love that.
those.
So, we all have our fur babies that we love, right?
Yeah.
Cats and dogs, great. Daisy said she's seen someone contact her who
yeah.
used it on their rabbit.
On the rabbit.
Which
I
I
was
think
like,
is-
the rabbit would sit still, and she's like, yeah, I would just hold the rabbit on my lap, and I would brush the rabbit.
Well, and I think that dogs and cats specifically, they get really matted, especially like around the legs area. And that matting is, hi Teddy. That matting is really tough on the dogs because sometimes they'll try to like bite that matting off, right? So this is a great way to do it. And don't forget, when you're bringing a dog that, like Teddy size to the groomer, you're looking at between $80 and $120 just to walk through the door. And then if you want to add on a nail trim, you're going to talk another $48. So this is on your time where the dog doesn't have to be anxious. It's just, the fur mama or fur daddy that's doing this, and it's easy and simple.
It is. And you know what? I love that Teddy. I mean, yes, Teddy is used to this because you've had the FurMe for a year.
Oh, yeah, probably about a year.
About a year.
And you foster, correct? So they foster mama right here, amazing. I'm so impressed when people can do that. I always told my husband, I'm like, we should foster. And Cody's like, no, because none of them will ever leave.
None of them will ever leave. Oh my gosh, you guys, Nina, my producer, had this just the most, this is like, oh my gosh, why didn't we think of this, Nina? Nina's got a cat, and she says the last thing the cat wants to do is get in the cat carrier and get in the car.
Yeah.
They always think that they're going to the vet, right? And a lot of times, they don't love what happens. And it's like, this is Sunny the cat. But you're right. To be able to do this at home, for all of you cat lovers, dog lovers, that the dogs don't travel. We used to have a dog named Duffy. Duffy was a Cocker Spitz and lived to be 17 years old.
Wow, yeah,
And
we know
Duffy, those kind of, mixed breed kind of mutt dogs always live a long, long time. But he was terrified of the car.
Yeah.
I mean, he would go hide under the bushes, so
Yeah.
he did not want to get in the
Yeah.
car. So, I mean, he never wanted to go get groomed. This would be such a great for any anxious dog, any anxious cat. How about anxious dog owner? Like for
Yeah.
me, I'm pretty anxious getting Cooper in because he is not friendly with anybody else except for Mama.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would
Yeah.
have brought him here.
Yeah.
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 So, I mean, there's so many different reasons to be able to use something like this at home, but it pays for itself in two visits to the groomer.
I mean, for us, because we are a multi-animal house, for
Yeah.
us, it paid for one session.
One
you know, I
session.
mean, getting this home for $200.
Because you said it was $300.
$300 every time we would take Max and
Now,
Chloe.
I would encourage you guys, go to the FurMe website.
Yeah.
I mean, we are giving you an incredible opportunity.
deal, yeah.
I mean, this is, and you're able to spread these payments out too on interest-free value pays, which nobody else does that. Like if you're buying it from FurMe, you're paying full price. But we're doing this with love because we love what FurMe does. And we love our dogs.
Today I'm gonna vacuum my dog. I was so excited when my FurMe vacuum came in the mail and I could tell Pixie was matching my energy. Listen, I love this dog to death, but she makes me vacuum the floors twice a day because she sheds so much. Look at this, it literally just sucks all of that hair in. It doesn't get on my couch. I wish I had this sooner.
3 reasons why you need the FurMe vacuum. Number 1, I love that it is versatile. It is perfect for any dog. Number 2, it works way better than any store-bought dog brush I've ever gotten. And number 3, over hundreds of amazing reviews from satisfied customers.
I mean, are you forever vacuuming up after your fur baby, right? We love them. They give us unconditional love. There's no one, I mean, if Cooper, the Wonder Dog, could speak, when I walked in the door, he would just say, Mama, you're the
Yes.
best thing in the entire planet. And so I only want to give him the very best. And that's what you guys want to do for your pets as well, right? Grooming is expensive. Grooming is anxious for a lot of dogs and cats out there. Grooming is on the groomer's time, not yours. And I'll tell you what, with the FurMe, professional grade at under $200, we're down to about 50 of you that can get this home. It's sold out
Amazing.
twice before. 5-in-1 tool, the biggest, most powerful model that they've ever done is on your screen right now. 522-240, and today we're going to get that home for $33 on a value pay. We've sold over 1,000, actually 1,200 of these right now, and we are down to our final 50. Oh, okay, 60. Thank you, Nina. Down to our final 60 for the day. It ships for free. Daisy, take it away. We got 8 minutes to talk about FurMe.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what the FurMe is in a simple sentence. It is your favorite grooming tools married to a bagless vacuum. That's all it is. Incredibly simple to use. We are getting that free carry bag, which is bomb.com.
It's a $50 value.
Yeah, and it has compartments for all the attachments.
Perfect.
The vacuum and the hose live in here. The nice thing about this too is that you've got the nice long plug-in cord. You've got the nice long hose.
So there's always a dog that needs to be groomed, right?
Yep.
Whether it's, you know, for me, it's my son's dog. You know, Cooper, the Wonder Dog, is not good at the groomer. But what I think is so cute is look at the before and afters. I mean,
You know whose dog that is?
whose dog is
That's
that?
Fatima's.
Oh my gosh, that's Teddy? Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, so cute.
That's Fatima's dog up there. Yeah.
That's so cute. 522-240 is what we're talking about right now. Oh, that's Fatima's dog.
Yeah.
I've walked with him at the dog park once, and he does like to roll in everything.
Well, and her husband, who's grooming right there, is actually like a stylist.
Yeah, he's a hairdresser.
And I'm like, well, he's real good at that, isn't he?
Yeah. So look at that. I mean, and super, super simple. Okay, so
Yeah.
6 minutes. Let's show them exactly what this can do.
So I want to show the air clippers because we can brush Teddy all day long. I'm not going to clip Teddy, right? So I love to show this sort of on my fake Teddy. This is my built-in Teddy right here. So again, what's so great about this air clipper, and I'd love to get like that overhead shot, because what I don't think people understand is just because it's sucking, right?
Yeah.
It's sucking in the hair, so it's actually easier to trim and cut because you're like almost getting a guide. Does that make sense? Because it's
Yeah.
literally guiding you because you can see where that hair is coming from. Even if,
And it's going right into the vacuum.
yeah,
there it is.
Just real quick, I'm gonna pop this guard on because people always ask, they're like, well, does that work the same if the guard is on? Absolutely.
Sure does.
Look at that vacuum.
And you get all different size guards. Look at
Is
that.
still taking up that hair.
We're down to about 55 remaining.
And I get a clean, look at that cut, you guys. That is a groomed cut. That is what you pay $150 for a groomer to do to your pet.
For sure.
Where your pet is in the car going, Mommy, please don't take me back there. I don't like it. I'm too nervous,
Okay, so
right?
you know what we're doing, Daisy, we're saving you today.
Yeah.
What a grooming session would cost. We're saving you $150 today.
Yep, absolutely.
So this is the most powerful, you can see in the vacuum, look at how powerful that is. The most powerful vacuum that FurMe, the most powerful motor that they've offered. So this is under $200 today. And we're able to get that home for those $33.33, which that value pay is less than one nail trim.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
crazy.
And I really encourage you to add on the nail kit. It's a great, great value, and
Yeah.
it's really nice that you can be able to take care of the nails instead of having to pay for that. And do you see, that was done with the clippers. I just went over it again because this is the lowest setting at 1 millimeter. Look at that. I mean, feel that. It is like the perfect cut.
So you've got just that soft, cozy. I mean,
And that's the comfort of your home.
and
Did you
that-
see Millie? Like, she was hugging me.
she
But I
was never
still
nervous.
brushing her.
That's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
so you start thinking about the dogs that are anxious. I mean, they don't even want to get into the car sometimes. They think they're going to go to the vet, or they think you're going to bring them to, to the doggy daycare with that
Right.
they're not,
Right.
they don't want to be without you. This is a way to do that at home on your time when the dog can get used to it. Daisy gave a tip and a trick. You wanted to tell us that one more time.
Yep. So when you get the dog home, or the dog home, you already have the dog. When you get the FurMe home, I suggest just turning it on.
Yep.
Lay out the hose,
Yep.
lay out the tools, let the dog.
Yep.
I mean, Millie spent probably 10 minutes just like,
Yeah. What's that? Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting used to this. And then I said, okay, Millie, this is the brush we're gonna use. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? And she was like, she licked it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I put it on and I said, I'm gonna brush you. And she was sort of like, okay, wait, what are we doing? Okay, but Mommy's here.
But she liked it.
Yep, I'm comforted.
Yeah.
I'm okay. And then when I had to get like under her belly, I just had Cody come and like sort of hold her up. And
Yeah.
she was amazing. And it took us about 15 minutes for her to get used to it.
And that's why, I mean, the great thing about this is it's used by veterinarians.
Yeah.
Veterinarians have approved this. It was created by a pet lover
Yes.
for other
Massive
pet
pet
lovers.
lover.
Pet lover for other pet lovers. This is why it has sold out 2 times before. We're gonna ship it to you for free. Now we've got just a couple minutes left to shop. Now this is sold out the last 2 times. Let's go ahead. Now how many do we have left, Nina? 48 of them to go up, and that is it. All right, so we've got, look at Teddy. Oh my gosh.
So again, easy to pop this off to empty, just like a bagless vacuum. You have 2 buttons. That's all you ever have to worry about on this machine, okay? 2 simple buttons. That standard power button, it looks like every universal power switch, right? And then right here are the speeds. So on Teddy, on those bigger dogs that have more hair, that need that extra suction, right? I'm gonna take that speed up to 3. Remember, on this one, that grooming tool, that suction is right here. So as I'm brushing and releasing what these little bristles are doing, releasing that released hair is getting sucked into that vacuum.
See, that's the greatest thing, because when you're using
Yeah.
a de-shedding brush outside, that hair is
Oh,
just going,
it's
I mean,
just
it's everywhere,
everywhere.
right? This is like a self-contained system.
Yeah.
It's almost like that, when you're using a saw in the garage and it's got that, dust bag, right? It just attracts everything. This is amazing. So what I think is interesting is that, with dogs like this, you maybe bring them to the groomer. You should maybe bring them every single month. But
Yeah.
a lot of people only bring them a couple times a year. Look at the amount of fur that
Yep.
comes off of Teddy. And how many times has Teddy been groomed, do you think, this month?
I mean,
A lot,
he's
right?
been on air with me quite a bit. But
So think
again,
about that.
this,
Yeah.
but Kat, this can be an everyday tool. I mean, ours in that carrying bag lives in our living room. That's where it lives.
So you could use it every day.
Oh, I have to brush Millie every day. If we want to keep her the way she looks right now, I
Yep.
have to brush her every day. That's
Oh my
what
gosh.
that's what the vet said. That's what the groomer said. So
Amazing.
again, that's what I'm doing, because that hair on her is so cute and long.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even handle it.
Okay, you guys, we are counting down to just about 3 dozen to go around. It's on its way to a sellout. You know who you are, and you know who would love this. It's the FurMe. So we'll give you a little recap of some other tools that you can add on. Stay tuned. Allie Krings is coming up next, and she's wearing the same cute sweater. Kate Mallory.
Today I'm gonna vacuum my dog. I was so excited when my FurMe vacuum came in the mail and I could tell Pixie was matching my energy. Listen, I love this dog to death, but she makes me vacuum the floors twice a day because she sheds so much. Look at this, it literally just sucks all of that hair in. It doesn't get on my couch. I wish I had this sooner.
3 reasons why you need the FurMe vacuum. Number 1, I love that it is versatile. It is perfect for any dog. Number 2, it works way better than any store-bought dog brush I've ever gotten. And number 3, over hundreds of amazing reviews from satisfied customers.